It started at dawn. The lab should have been silent. Only the hum of machines and the echo of precision. But something was wrong. Formula X, a project worth billions, was gone. The case that had held it stood open and empty. Papers lay scattered like fallen leaves. A stool toppled. Test tubes shattered. A coffee cup, half full, carried a faint lipstick smudge. A single red thread clung to the case handle, fluttering gently in the air-conditioned breeze. 4 people had the clearance to open that case. 4 people with motives buried under ambition and fear. The air already smelled of guilt. They called it a team meeting, but it felt more like a trial. Around a glowing holographic table, 4 scientists stared at each other under the cold blue light. Dr. Lin, the lead, wore her signature red coat, composed yet unyielding, eyes sharp as glass. Mira, fingers flying over a keyboard, never letting her gaze waver, a master of codes and secrets. Dr. Kwan, the veteran engineer, arms folded, glasses catching the reflection of flickering data. And Ravi, the young intern, fidgeting, eyes darting like a trapped bird. 4 scientists, 1 missing formula, 1 person already knowing the truth. Security footage offered a clue, if it could be trusted. The monitor flickered with static and distortion, showing a shadowy figure in a red coat entering the lab at 3 in the morning. The timestamp jumped, the feed glitched, cutting and skipping like a broken heartbeat. The coat was unmistakable, Dr. Lin's coat. But the motion logs didn't match. Someone had tampered with time itself, or at least with its record. The next clue lay in fire. A scorched tray in the incineration room, faint smoke still curling in the sterile air. A fragment of melted plastic revealed a single letter. R. Coincidence? Perhaps. Confession? Perhaps. Fire erases what we fear to face, but it never burns clean. Every shadow leaves a mark. Ravi's desk was a map of lies. Scribbled equations overlapped coffee ring stains. 1 line crossed out violently. A blue pen was missing from its slot. The numbers were wrong, deliberately wrong. Someone had been trying to fake Formula X to sell a shadow copy to the highest bidder. Science doesn't lie, but scientists can. And desperation, curiosity, and greed have long memories. Mira discovered the hidden message. Sitting alone, bathed in the glow of her laptop, she decoded an audio spectrogram. There, woven inside corrupted footage and noise, appeared 3 words. Meet at tunnel. The sender unknown. But the frequency patterns matched someone on the team. Someone clever, someone reckless, someone hiding in plain sight. There is always a back door. The service tunnel ran beneath the entire compound. Cold, silent, forgotten. Until now. Fluorescent powder footprints glowed faint blue, winding toward a vent. The path was deliberate, biolab grade. Only 1 person had handled that compound. The same one whose ID fragment lay charred in the fire. The thief was clever. Beneath the microscope lens, hidden, was a USB drive labeled formulax_backup.zip, burned slightly at the edge, concealed in the one tool no one would suspect. Only a scientist would think to hide the formula inside a device meant for discovery. And the burn mark matched the one on Ravi's sleeve. The red coat was found next, freshly washed, still dripping onto the locker room floor. Evidence scrubbed, guilt nearly erased, but some things cannot be washed away. The smell of solvent, the faint scar of what was done, the coat from the footage, the one that made suspicion fall on the innocent, now dangling like a silent accusation. Hidden beneath a keyboard, a boarding pass surfaced. Destination, Geneva. Name, R. Patel. Departure tomorrow morning. The boy wasn't running from failure. He was running from being caught. A crime plotted, a plan hatched, and yet it still bore the fingerprints of desperation. When cornered, even good people lie. Ravi clutched his stack of fake formula pages, sweat dripping from his hairline, heart hammering. He said he hadn't stolen it, only copied it to sell a fake, to escape with money. But Formula X wasn't a secret that could be faked. 1 mistake and it could have leveled half the city. Genius mixed with fear leads to disaster, and desperation is a dangerous teacher. But the truth was never what Ravi feared. Dr. Lin held the tablet, glowing blue, a spectrogram stretching across the screen. The real Formula X had never been stolen. It had never been written down. She had hidden it all along, encoded inside an audio file, disguised as silence. Ravi had chased a ghost, a shadow of a secret, and the ghost had been watching him the entire time. The lab hummed quietly as the others watched, stunned. Science is a test. Secrets are the experiments. And in the end, the formula remained. Hidden, safe, proof that in the pursuit of knowledge, only the careful survive. The thief was clever, but not clever enough.